So let's say I have students and I want them to develop the reading skills. Forget the classroom now. So what can I do? What can I do to help my students develop the reading skills on their own? Any ideas? Feel free to contribute, yeah?
Breaking news English.
Okay, breaking news English, that's a very good site, which has short texts graded for level. Any ideas? What do you tell your students about how to get better at reading? That's, I know it's Saturday morning, but feel free to contribute ideas. Read stories. We'll come to listening in a minute, okay? We'll read stories, that's a good idea. In fact, I've got two out of my three ideas. One is breaking news English. This is a site, it's a free site. You've got text, okay, graded for level, with exercises and the key. So if I'm a student, I can do one of these every day, if I want to get better at reading. You can also use graded readers, it's a great idea. Kids, they read the stories, they have fun, and they develop their English skills. Also, you can watch YouTube, somebody mentioned that, with subtitles on. When you switch on the subtitles, your eye immediately focuses on the language there. All right. But what can I do in class? Because you know in class we have the test and it's all multiple choice questions. We want something different. So here's what you can do. Here's an activity. We are going to read a text about railways in India. Okay? I'm going to show you the text. This is the part where you do things, because I believe the way to understand activities, it's to experience them from the point of view of the learner. So you want to see what it feels like for the learner. Yeah? So we're going to read the text. I want you to look at the text. I don't want you to read it. I want you to scan it. Find the numbers and just make a note of all the numbers. And see if you can discover what the numbers refer to. And you only have 1 minute for this. Okay? Fast activities. We don't want students to get bored. Enjoy. Are you ready? Here's the text. 1 minute. It doesn't matter if you don't get everything. The point is for you to see how the activity works. Just write down the numbers and what they refer to. Yes, you need pen and paper. We're teachers. We never go anywhere without pen and paper. Okay, make some notes. Do you have a pen somewhere? All right. Any numbers?
Yes.
Yes.
There were, I think, 8 or 9 numbers. So
Okay.
250 years.
250 years. Another one.
1853.
1853. Okay, 64. But what do these refer to?
Dates.
Okay, the dates of when?
Kilometers.
34 kilometers is the distance of a track. Yeah? How long the track? Anything else? The length of it.
64. The first station.
The first station. Okay, anything else?
And 1880 was built.
Okay, what particular station was built in 1880? Okay, very good. So you get students to practice scanning, fast reading a text. Now, ideally, we want the students to read the text twice, okay? And to be more focused the second time around. How can you get them to read it twice, to read the text twice? Did you notice anything strange about the text? You didn't, did you? Because you were focused on the numbers. But there were actually some bits of information there that didn't make sense. There's some bits of information which cannot be true. How do I know? Well, I know because I put them there myself. So this is what you do. You take your text and you can add a little bits of information which are completely crazy. Your students will not spot them during the first reading, the fast reading, but then you get them to read the text more carefully and develop the critical thinking skills. Whoop. Does it make sense? So with the person next to you, try to see whether you can find the incongruous bits. There are 15 of them altogether. Have fun. Let me show you the first two so you get an idea. This is the text, right?
Yes.
Okay, now look at this. So the first station, 853, it goes back 250. Wait a minute. If you add 250 to 1850, that takes us to 2100. It's only 2022. Yeah? So that can't be correct. What about the last paragraph? After 40 years of buying Chinese train parts for making the trains in 1895, blah, blah, blah. Chinese parts in the 19th century? I don't think that China could produce pretty much anything in the 19th century. So this, again, doesn't make sense. See whether you can find 2 or 3 bits in the text. 2 or 3 bits that don't make any sense, okay? You can work with the person next to you. You don't have to find them all, just to see how the activity works. Anything strange?
Not yet.
Can you see from there? Perhaps you need to forward a bit. All right, let me stop you there. We don't want to do that. We just want you to see what the... Did you find any fine bits of information? A motorway? We were talking about railways. Good. Anything else? Gandhi? He hadn't been born then.
Electric station.
Electric station in the 19th century? No. Made of plastic. What about that? That's a bit weird. Kilimanjaro, that's in Africa. Okay, you get the idea. So students are going to have fun trying to first spot these bits of information. They learn some things in the process. These are the bits that don't make sense. Not America, jet-propelled railway, what about that? Okay? And this is the original form of the text. So you take the text, you download it, you don't have to type it up, copy-paste, and you can either change some bits of information or just add some of your own. Very good. And if you like this activity, perhaps we can send you the PDF if you talk to the NOCN people. Just 20 euros each. I mean, it's okay.